People are getting too excited with this whole what religion looks like rather than actually worshipping Allah.
Yes.
I think we're dining to Jannah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. This is another episode of Dining to Jannah. We're here in Dubai with the one and only the champ.
Yes, baby.
A'udhu billah. What's your name?
Sador.
You looking to kill somebody?
Yes.
No, we need him alive. We need him alive. We need him. Should we go inside? Show me inside. Don't be violent. It's good.
Okay.
Shakil, tell him inside. And we are here with the great honourable gentleman, Shakil. How you doing, Shakil?
I'm fine.
Do you want to quick arm wrestle? Okay, no, I don't want to embarrass you in front of the people. I'm joking. How you been?
I've been okay, man.
Thank you very much. Good. Okay, so
It's the ashtray, yeah,
yeah,
save it for him.
we don't need it. We don't smoke.
He-
No. Just just off camera. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's very interesting. What I realized in Dubai is that you get these menus. I've been to 3 restaurants and they all give it. Is it a thing everywhere? Have you been here for like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Or is it certain places?
So, like a bit more high-end places.
High places. Okay, alright, good. I like this more because you know me, I'm a visual guy. You know what I'm saying? I like looking at things. Should we start with starters?
Should we start with starters?
See, I've got bars like shiny stars. You know, what's your best beef burger? Is this nice? Blair Witch. Ooh. No, let me get this. Hank's watermelon.
Get a Cocoa Blue, please.
Okay, so we ordered at, don't forget, 3:56. So we're going to see how long it takes for the food to
It
come.
wasn't 3:56, it was 15:56. Difference.
So you want to be particular with me, yeah? Okay, let's talk about life. Yeah, so what has life taught you? Like, for example, depends on the time frame. It could be the past 6 years, it could be the past 10 years, it can be since you was a child.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off?
No, let you go.
What life, personally, what has taught me is this. I used to think things were in my hands. So I would think, okay, if I, and I believe that is true to a certain extent, that if I want to achieve something, that I have to play a role in that, of course. Do you get what I'm trying to say? To me, it was personally like, okay, if I want to achieve these things, I can achieve in 2 ways. Number one, just rely on myself and think that I can do it alone. Or have a divine element where I'm like, okay, I want to achieve the same things, because let's be honest, we live in a materialistic world, yeah? There are things that I want that next man might want that is not practicing at all. As men, you know, we would want, for example, okay, an attractive woman, a certain lifestyle, etc. And I believe those things can be achieved also in the right ways. To me personally, that's what I thought to myself. Like, yes, instead of going and doing some mad stuff, I can go about it the right way. I can get those things in the right way as well. That's what it taught me, because I used to think, no, in order for me to get that, I either have to live a jahil life, full out jahil, or I have to live a super pious life. Yeah? I'm not super pious. Do you get it? I try to do what I can to the best of my ability. I have my ups and downs. I have the times where I fall into sins as well. But I realized that I can achieve those goals without going down that route. That's, I don't know, to me personally, it's just like I realized that Allah helps me. Like I've achieved that route. Other means I don't need to go into details, but it's like Allah's opened those doors for me, which I turned my back to in Jahiliyyah.
When you say you don't want to go into details, what do you
Yeah.
mean that you've achieved some of those pinnacles of success that you wanted to get for your goals?
I don't know if it's success, but
Just
like,
no, for
like-
yourself. Forget
yes,
what other
yes,
people's.
yes,
like,
yes.
The goals
Like,
that you
yes.
had before.
Yes, so the goals I had
Obviously,
before,
I know some goals you had before, like
Yes.
6-7 years ago.
Yes, exactly.
Those goals,
Yes.
now you've achieved.
Yes, yeah, and I think
Yeah,
that's,
that's
and I think that's
nothing wrong
important
with saying
because if I'm successful, if the criteria is me being happy within myself, I think I've achieved that. But I think a lot of people look for success by other people, and that's the reason
Exactly.
why they, like, when they come and post stuff, like for example a picture, etc. Sometimes it's like, okay, you know, I'm trying to prove something to somebody else that I'm doing better than them.
Yeah.
Usually it's tend to, I see with, like, you know, exes, like, oh, I'm going to show my ex that, you know, I'm living it large. I don't know, but I see like a lot of people living for others, be it the big lavish weddings that you have, etc. Are you doing that for yourself, or are you doing that for others?
The whole social media hype. Social media has now become a platform
Yeah.
with all it's about is showing off.
Yes.
And even when I just said to you there, like, you're successful, you even kind of hesitated a bit thinking like, can you actually say that? Look how mad that is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and for a fact, you are successful. The benchmark or the pinnacle of success is now being portrayed to the rappers,
Yeah.
or
Yes.
an artist, or an actor, or I don't know,
Footballer.
a footballer, what they have, what chains they might have, or what girls they got around them, what car they're driving, what clubs they're in, and we think that's success when it's not. Well, I think it's down to a matter of opinion. I feel like there's some things that people might look at me and say, "Wow, this guy's successful," and there's some things that I think that's not successful. And I see it was actually quite a famous quote that was going around on Instagram. I'd rather be crying in my Bentley rather than crying on the street. And I get that. I do get it. But at the same time, when you have reached that pinnacle of like that material success, like you have to think it comes with a lot. Like that guy that's in his Bentley, you don't know, he's crying, but he's about to use that Bentley to go and drive off a cliff or to go and,
No, exactly.
do you know what I mean? To go and do some harm to somebody. So these quotes, it's just this whole Instagram quote thing, is because one person might share it, everyone else starts sharing it, and we start adapting this type of mindset.
It's conditioning you.
It conditions you.
And then it gives you these false expectations.
People are getting too excited with this whole what religion looks like rather than actually worshipping Allah.
Yes.
You know, it's like we've fallen in love with the name Islam.
Yes.
And we've gone away from the actual faith of believing Allah and doing what God wants us to do.
Yeah.
And then when you even look at like the life of the Prophet ﷺ, or like the Sahaba, or all the great like scholars and heroes and warriors from before, you notice that they always, more time than not, had a balance in life.
Okay, we've got the Joker. Is there beef
Order
there?
is right there. All right.
Okay, bismillah.
Big trunk shrimp.
Okay.
Look at that.
A'udhu billah. Okay.
So nice. Wow.
Okay, you're scaring me now.
All right. Oh yeah. Enjoy your meal.
Come, sit down. Come.
All right.
Come,
There
sit
we
down.
go. Wow.
This is what's your name?
Joker.
This is the Joker.
This is the Joker, guys.
of madness.
Of madness. Yes. Can we trust you with this?
Yeah, sure.
Is it the-
100%.
is it the
This
one-
is
yeah?
the best seller in madness.
You heard it, guys. Some madness is about to happen. Joker, I'm gonna test this. If it's not good, I'm gonna come and
Slap you.
No, it's very nice.
I'll get Batman on TV.
Yes, you will enjoy it. All right.
Thank you. Take care, brother.
Bye bye.
Big man thing. Come on. What is it 11 past?
11, yeah.
So the food came in about 15 minutes. So my food came out in 15 minutes.
Wow, very nice, very delicious, and madness. All right, enjoy your meal. Okay, mwah. All right, bye.
But let's try the starters, bro. Try it. Let me try yours. And you try mine. First impression. This is the chicken. What was this called?
Chicken.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's very nice.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Put it
Wagyu
there.
honey chili, medium well without blood.
Wow. Wow, very nice.
Wow, enjoy.
You scared me. You scared me.
Did he actually? I swear I thought you jumped.
Thank you very much.
That's good, you know.
Try this Black Magic Burger.
Why I gotta try the Black Magic Burger? Out of all burgers, you gotta say try the black one. Right?
Yeah, let's see.
Inshallah.
Let's try, inshallah. Bismillah.
It's gonna confuse my taste buds.
Visually, you get confused in it. It's like you're having chocolate cake. The beef is very nice. There's a strong. It's hot. It's hot. Can you feel it hot?
That's a good.
That's a good burger.
That's a good burger.
Okay, fam. I've never had Wagyu meat ever.
Never had.
Wagyu meat. Apparently,
What's Wagyu?
it's like this really expensive meat that's I think it's grown in China or somewhere. It's very tasty. Apparently, yes. So it's sort of kind of about beef or something like that. It's very nice beef, man. Very tender. Ooh, I can feel the hot sauce. I can feel the hot sauce.
This is the review.
Okay, how was the food in totality with the dessert, not dessert, the starters, the main, the drink? Out of 5 star, what would you give it?
Out of 5 star.
Yeah.
Definitely a 4.
The chicken burger was very standard. The beef burger was very unique.
That was banging, bro.
The beef burger was
Appearance.
banging. Yeah.
Like,
It was nice.
appearance
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, obviously I got a bit crazy. Like I was thinking I was
Yeah.
having chocolate, but I wasn't. So it's a mixture of visually what I'm seeing and what I'm tasting. 3.5 or 4 star. I'm inclined to 3.5. Okay, are you gonna meet me at 3.5? Or am I gonna meet you at 4?
I'll come to 3.5.
Okay, a 3.5 star is reasonable.
Yeah,
Very,
I'll come
very
to
reasonable.
3.5.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How was the service? So since we've gotten here, so just bear in mind when we say service, how they greeted us, with the kind, with the coming and checking up on us, etc. So in Dubai, they're very friendly. What I've noticed, very friendly. Yeah. What would you give for the service?
4. 3.5. 3.5.
3.5.
I give it 3.5.
3.5 was good. And also, I like the experience with the whole master and stuff like that, which is very unique. If you want to have that unique experience with your wife or even friends, I would highly recommend you guys come here. So 3.5 star for service. How was the time? It came in 15 minutes, but bear in mind they weren't busy at all. So if this place was rammed and in 15 minutes, that's 5 stars straight. But because it wasn't that busy, that's to me that's like 2.5, 3.
You're harsh, man.
Come on, bro.
Let the people have their business.
Free star, reasonable. Time was good. How was the portions? Now bear in mind, we don't give bigger the points. Bigger the portion, we drop points because it's waste. So what would you give it the portion?
A bit extreme.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit extreme.
One extreme.
2?
Nah, man, come on, the portion was good.
Yeah, big. You said
No,
too big. It's
was it too
bad.
big for you?
It's too big.
Okay, right, okay. If it's too big for you and not for me, we have to meet in the middle. So I would have said 4 star. You say 2 star. We meet at 3 star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how's the price? Let's see the price. Okay. Okay, the price is
About £135.77.
So for price wise, I would personally say we did order a few extras, but I would personally say for that kind of price, I'm looking at 2 star.
So how much did it come to you each? About.
At least £70 each.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
Yeah, you might be a baller, but yeah, for a working person, I think not 2 star.
2.5. He's really 2.5 colours. Yeah.
Okay, good. All
But
right,
yeah,
perfect.
it is. It wasn't really worth that much money, to be honest.
Time for the Jannah points.
So now it's Jannah points. Okay, so number 1 is the menu fully halal. So everything in the menu. There's a pork. Is there meat that's not
There's
halal?
no pork. There's no.
The menu's fully halal, yeah.
Yeah, no alcohol.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna come to that. So the menu is fully halal. That's 1 Jannah point. Number 2, do they serve alcohol? Do you serve alcohol? No alcohol. That's 1.
You sure?
Very good. Very good. Good. Very good. Do they play music?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
It's Arab music.
So that's 1.
Does it make it halal?
That's 1 Jahannam point. That's no Jannah point. Do they have segregation for sisters if they wanted to come with their family? No, they don't. Which is hard to find, anyways. So that's no Jannah point. Lastly, do they have a prayer room? They did say they have a room.
No,
but I
they
don't know
said
if
we
it's
have a
prayer.
room that if you want to go and pray, they can make it for us. But, they can let us go in there and pray, but they don't have a prayer room.
That is, we class it as space for prayer. So that is 1 Jannah point. If it's the space, I want to check the space out now. That is 1 Jannah point. I mean, that's it from me and Shaquille. Till next time, brothers and sisters. Madness. Sorry, it was a bit madness, but yeah.
Don't work on that.
No, don't read that. Remix.
Jannah.
Till next time.
Jannah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.